Hello everyone, welcome to Marketing Intelligence Live. Today we have a very interesting topic of our discussion. That's about celebrity funding in startups. So you all would have seen today the startup ecosystem is so rampant. There's so many investments that you hear about. So many venture capitalist firms are getting in. So many HNIs are investing into different kind of startups. So this discussion is interesting the way that how celebrities are coming into the discussion and they are joining these startups. So this is not just a brand endorsement that they are doing, but they are investing their own funds in this particular company. So that would, I think, root from the that a lot of HNIs are getting into startup investments, seeing the ecosystem is booming in a way. India is coming up so much as a a tech powerhouse. So obviously, whatever you see where the sun shines, the people will follow. So herein where we will take some examples of how celebrities have invested in certain startups and what are the say advantages benefits for the startups when the celebrities are investing. So we just take you through all these things one by one. So firstly, celebrity funding, it comes from that obviously a return on investment that they any investor why he invest is obviously the return on investment. That is the first thing, how much he's investing in over a period of time, how much he's getting back. So in a business, when you're investing, the risk is higher, but obviously the returns will be the most. So you must have heard of stories that the top tech companies, maybe 20 years ago, people who had invested in them, today they are maybe 1,000 times or even more of what they had invested in those companies. So they are reaping the benefits of investing at a very suitable time for them, which was that is what is the investment game. I mean, if everybody is coming towards, like, you see something successful, which is very apparent, so they will it'll take a lot more of your funds to invest in that, right? And the return would be then lesser. Well, comparatively, when you have a vision, you see something that can really be coming up. That I would say, having a vision as a person also is very important to identify even people around you who can benefit you going forward. Today they might not be that there, but they could come up really a long way. So that is even within people and also obviously in businesses, when at a stage where it's not looking that profitable, but it is looking promising because they don't have the business at that point, that level of business, but they could gradually, if you have that business and that logic, you do your research, certain level of intelligence also it takes you to see where the market is heading. So this is how, I mean, it could you end up in terms of having a really great investment. So in recently in the news, Varun Dhawan has come. So he is invested in Eat Fit. So Eat Fit, I think, would be competing with, say, food. There's a kind of a food ordering app where you have healthy meals. Basically, like you can set your macros. There will be a dietitian helping you, and your meals will be delivered to you. Say breakfast, lunch, and your dinner, and two snacks and all, and according to how much of calories. So business, I think it took off quite a bit. It was doing pretty well, and seeing the potential, definitely Varun Dhawan tied up. It's a good association. Any young actor, generally, all of them are pretty fit, so they come on board. And obviously, Varun Dhawan has that appeal with the youth, young sections of the very lot of youngsters straight out of college, young working professionals. They are in bigger cities. Generally, they are into fitness. So this business kind of looked promising at the time, and as Varun Dhawan has come on board for the same. Next, Alia Bhatt. So Alia Bhatt basically is gone for Stylecracker. So Stylecracker basically is an application. So people maybe who can't afford a stylist of their own, here it kind of gives you that service where it will take details from you in terms of your lifestyle, your preferences, in terms of wearing clothes. It will take some pictures, it'll understand your body type, and they will give you a clothes collection on your own depending on whatever is the budget and all. And so this, I think this company kind of innovative in a space which can be a little bit elitist and out of the reach. Here it has an aspirational value of you having a kind of a virtual stylist with you. So seeing that potential, Alia Bhatt jumped in and went for this a stake in Stylecracker. Then you have Aishwarya Bachchan. She the here is where I feel a celebrity can. It's not only about money; it's something what they believe in. So with the first one, possible health and fitness app, it is, I think, I've gone through the same. It's kind of similar to Healthify Me, but maybe they are looking at, more intensive programs or more personalized service only where they can maybe differentiate a bit. But it is on the same lines of Healthify Me. With Ambee, I was talking about this, that what they believe in, like air quality, like so many uh, celebrities and young people who are maybe popular in the domain in general. So they have endorsed certain products which they believe in for sustainability for the environment. So there is Ambee is about air quality, it checks the air quality. So it's, I think something maybe Aishwarya she believed in it, and then she has invested in this particular application. Then Virat Kohli has got multiple clothing lines for men and women, so which are given Wrong, Imara, MsTaken. Many investments he's done with his wife Anushka Sharma. So Virat Kohli, I think he's the most. I mean, I think he has the most followers on Instagram in at least in India. So he has that level of popularity. Obviously, he's been Indian captain, but I think the way he has used social media and his personality also, which the youth kind of relates with, he is kind of more of a self-made guy. So this is why his rise to stardom has been really fast. And as per obviously with being the Indian captain, you get that level of profit. But he has, I feel, comparatively to any other person, say who was the Indian captain, he has really with his social media following being that level. So you would compare him to like Cristiano Ronaldo of India. So he's taken it to the next level with respect to the social media following. So that is definitely obviously he's been doing a lot of deals, a lot of companies are signing him on. But here is wherein most celebrities they want to have their own companies or lines or at least invest in. So he has these particular you can say fashion brands. Then you have Ayushmann Khurrana, male grooming man company, very popular. Anybody from the metros, they are aware of this company. So seeing the potential, definitely, it was something a little bit later. I mean, I'm sure he's not invested in this initially. So just seeing the potential of this company going along, he joined the man company. And Shraddha Kapoor, like with MyGlamm Cosmetics, with I would say many of the top actresses have invested in some or the other cosmetics line, skincare line, basically. So here is where Shraddha Kapoor, if you all didn't know, well, she has a stake in MyGlamm. Awesome. So now we'll go over some advantages and disadvantages. So if you have started a particular company jingle, you're looking a celebrity investor to get on board. So there are one or two ways how this work out. So in many cases, it's something like you have been in the circle of that particular celebrity. You have some kind of personal contact with them, so you kind of can tell them about the potential of your business and bring them. It might be in some cases because of some kind of a personal relation being built up, they could kind of get investment from that particular celebrity. And but most of the time, obviously, the business has to speak for itself, and you bring on a celebrity for the following advantages: is the free publicity that you get with the deal. All these deals, they have been covered by major media outlets. So that initial publicity you definitely get, where it enhances your visibility, and that leads to sales. That people, if there's an interest, yeah, this celebrity has invested in this particular company, so you might be not looking at that product also. It might be in a very crowded segment, but then it kind of makes a place for itself, and you kind of pick it off even when you see some of these products off the shelf also. So there is where that free publicity definitely gets a lot of business. um, then your brand endorsement, the celebrities will do it for free. Obviously, if you have a stake in the company, I'm sure he's not gonna. There's going to be a separate. It's like the celebrities charging themselves to do advertisements. So you get that brand endorsement. So A-list celebrities maybe who charging say 5 crore onwards for a brand endorsement, that money obviously gets saved for you for when you have that celebrity as an investment. Then a lot of media events. You have to understand today's day and age. There are so many events for certain product launches or some promotion. So you will 100% with the celebrity, you'll get more media coverage. So that is one of the biggest advantage, I would say. And when they're tying up the celebrity, that instant credibility, definitely, obviously it has to be a credible celebrity per se, but a credibility is built up. Like that trust, I mean, unknowingly, there is that people will have that. That is what drives the brand endorsement market or influencer marketing at the moment. That instant credibility there, because he's earned a place. The celebrity has already earned a place in the hearts of the people that they are the fans. So that instant credibility you get. Now, what are the disadvantages? There are very few disadvantages, I would say. Preferably, most companies would want a celebrity and A-list celebrity in also. So I would say, like in the normal sense, if you are not a celebrity, if somebody is coming on board a venture capital company or whatever, they are bringing some generally skills to the table, right? It's not only that they invest in money, because maybe you could take money from a bank also, but they bring certain skills which can take your business to the next level, business based skills, whatever are there. So generally, I would say I would not like to blanket out that there no celebrities coming from any kind of business based background or that kind of exposure of handling companies and all these things. So here I would say it is, I would say generally skills are not coming. It is just for the reach of the celebrity that they are coming on. That can be a kind of disadvantage. And also, if celebrity, you're kind of dependent on their image in the market, so that has a direct bearing because they are a part of your company. It's not just if there's a brand endorsement. In many cases, we've seen where brands have pulled out, but here the celebrity is a part. He has a stake in the company, so you can't like take out the celebrity from the deal unless he sells his stake or something. So that can be a little bit negative, I would say, if the celebrity goes on, gets like negative publicity, or has done some wrong or something like that. So there is a negative news about that person, so that can go against the brand as well and can be used. We know how it can be targeted, by certain people, institutions, or whatever. So they can be soft targets in that case. So it can have a negative effect per se, but my belief is that you got to stick, even if it's a celebrity, is a brand endorser, you have to at some level stick, unless there's something done absolutely offensive out there, then you want to kind of cut off from them. But I think there's certain amount of support that should be showed by the brands. There should be a sensitivity. You just can't be blanket just some little bit of negative news here and there, small bit, and you remove it. So it shows a very hollow kind of outlook for that brand also. Honestly, when these things happen, they are in the news. Yeah. So awesome. That would be a wrap for today. I would say not only like celebrity, I would say today, even if you have a really large level influencer who has more than 1 million followers or something, that is also celebrity. So we have seen places where they have, funded, they have funded certain startups and all. That's what you call like a creator economy coming up, because the really huge creators who are earning a lot of money, are really popular, they have a lot of funds, so they are looking at investing in certain promising startups. So there are two decisions obviously they make on the basis of it. I would say they investing. So first is that it's looking really promising for them. They've done the analysis, whatever they themselves or their team or something. And second is that they believe in that product, right? They or the people backing it. So they have uh, once they connect with that, then definitely like any other person, they will definitely invest in it. So awesome. Thank you for your time. It's been great. All my details you can get uh, from my Linktree link. It's in the description of this particular video. Thank you. Thank you. See you. Take care. Awesome.